Well, hi everybody. Today is the day after Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a really nice Thanksgiving. Got to see some family and so forth. Today's Black Friday, of course. I got up real early and did my duty. Tried to buy my wife some Christmas presents that were on sale. And I'm back, and she's gone out of the house, so I thought, why not take this opportunity to shoot a video. What you're seeing here is a recent acquisition of mine, by the way. This is the model A-80 Edison Diamond Disc Phonograph, released in August 1912. It has a couple of interesting features. You can see here it has this awkward knob in the back here by the tone arm. That raises and lowers and swivels the tone arm, as opposed to the later diamond disc models that had the lever in the front. Excuse me. This one is an oak, beautiful oak, by the way. The condition of this one is just absolutely fantastic. It is the finest condition Edison A-80 or B-80 for that matter that I've ever found. As I said, this is a recent acquisition, and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous quarter sawn oak on this, and this had a couple of problems, unfortunately. Not this particular one that I have, but the A-80 had weak motors. They were belt driven, which was a really bad idea. Typically these are found with the motors they're just so weak, and the belts have deteriorated. The belt drive resulted in uneven speed. That coupled with a really weird designed motor, altogether usually spelled out a kind of a poor selling product. Lots of problems with this model, but I'm happy to tell you that this particular one needed very little attention from me. I had to replace the leather belt, and I also lubricated it, and that's pretty much it. I wound it up, I adjusted the speed, and my gosh, the first time through it kind of hesitated a little bit, probably because the grease inside the motor barrel was pretty coagulated. But after I got that all set up, my gosh, this thing plays beautiful. There's the nameplate, A-80 2491. Again, it's an oak. Oak is especially hard to find in the A-80s, if you can find an A-80 at all. The tone arm itself is gorgeous, just gorgeous. Usually this is all chipped up here. Let me show you where the light is. It's typically all chipped up where people had to handle it, and it gets knocked around and like that. That's all faux, hand painted wood grain on the tone arm. Okay, you can see that I have put on my trusty Edisonic, rebuilt by the late Bob Waltrip down in Loveland, Texas. Years and years ago. He did a few reproducers of mine. Anyway, I'm going to play for you the Nashville Nightingale by the Charleston Seven. A little bit of background on Nashville Nightingale. This is a very, very hard Edison Diamond Disc record to find. I searched for years. This features Miff Mole, the great jazz trombone player, as well as Red Nichols on trumpet. It's just a fantastic, real jazzy, toe-tapping tune, and I thought I'd grab that out of my collection and hope that you enjoyed listening to it. So that's that. Oh, and I was going to tell you that this particular song, Nashville Nightingale, was released almost exactly 90 years ago today. It was released November 24th, 1924. And it's a real jazzy, great toe tapping song. So when we come back, we are going to play the Edison Diamond Disc early model A-80 in oak. And before we play it though, I took some still pictures that do this particular phonograph a little better justice than my camcorder. Okay? So just if you could please be patient a little bit and sit through a few pictures, a few stills, and then we'll come back and we'll play the Nashville Nightingale featuring Miff Mole and Red Nichols. Okay? Thanks. See you in a few. That was great early jazz, wasn't it? On Edison. Miff Mole and Red Nichols. Nashville Nightingale. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed it, folks.